There's video of him.
Of who?
Conor. And then him showing what he's going to do in counter. He does the exact move.
Joe Rogan has reacted to Conor McGregor's latest training footage ahead of his return against Max Holloway. And judging by the reaction throughout the MMA world, the excitement surrounding this fight is starting to reach another level. Every time new footage emerges from McGregor's camp, fans immediately begin analysing every movement, every combination, and every small detail, searching for clues about what version of Conor is going to walk into the cage on fight night. What's making this footage particularly interesting is that McGregor himself has continued hinting that he's been working on things people haven't seen before.
I knew I was going to come back. I learned a lesson in that lapse in concentration in the camp in preparation that I have since adjusted. And, you know, that's why I think I'm only warming up here in this game. I really, really believe I'm only warming up. You know, I used to always train a certain way, throw certain shots that the fight game has never even seen. Many shots I have in my arsenal, the fight game has never even seen.
Oh, disrespect, Max. You're not going to lay a glove on me. And even if you do lay a glove on me, I'm going to laugh in your face. It's another world here against me, and it's another world at this weight.
Ancestors, we talk about warriors, bro. I'm a Hawaiian warrior, brother. I'm going to touch your face over and over again, brother. A bunch of gloves is going to get laid on that pretty face, brother. Keep it clean for me.
I'm going to box his inch off the hands down. Box you down with my hands down.
We saw the last time what happened that you didn't boxing.
Child, quiet.
Come on.
In recent interviews, he's spoken about developing new movements, new approaches, and new weapons specifically for this stage of his career, creating the type of mystery that has always followed him throughout his biggest fights. Whether that's confidence, psychological warfare, or something genuinely new remains one of the biggest questions heading into the matchup. That's why Joe Rogan and so many others continue finding themselves fascinated by McGregor's return. Because regardless of what people think about him, there has always been an unpredictability surrounding Conor that makes him incredibly difficult to analyse. Most fighters follow a fairly predictable path as their careers progress. McGregor has never really done that. Every comeback feels different. Every training camp creates new storylines. Every fight week feels like an event in itself. This time, however, the challenge standing in front of him may be more dangerous than many people realise. A lot of fans still remember the first fight between McGregor and Holloway, but the reality is that the Max Holloway stepping into this rematch is a completely different fighter.
I think Max is going to beat him, but I just don't know what Conor's going to come back. It's been so long. I don't know how he's healed up. If his athleticism, his timing, his movement is the same as it was before, for sure he can beat Max, but I just don't know what he's going to look like. It's been too long.
Do you miss seeing Conor come back? Like, do you miss seeing Conor talking?
Bro, I don't even want to hear his voice, honestly.
I don't even understand what the fuck. Everybody's also asking what's up with Max Holloway versus Conor. This is crazy. This is good. I think bad fight for Conor. Really good fight for Max, but shit, let's see what happens. A lot of people are saying it should have been me against Conor. Conor don't want that heat. He knows I'll smoke his ass.
Max is a grown man now. When he fought Conor the first time, he was younger. He was still learning where he was in the division. He was still learning his belief in himself. Just look at Max in this. He's 21 years old. He looks like he's 13. Like, it's insane. He gets almost bullied. See how he's backing up? That's not Max. Like, Max doesn't fight like that anymore. He's grown so much since then. Max has gone on a trajectory up other than his last loss. Conor has kind of been out, and in the regular life, he's kind of been on a downward trajectory and all the drama that he's had in his life. Can he come back after all this slew of things that's happened? You know, you've seen just all the little court cases that he's had, knocking out mascots in the middle of basketball games, all this stuff that's happened to Conor. Can he come back after all this drama and beat a Max Holloway? Everybody wants to watch a house burn down. That's what we're going to be watching when you see this fight.
The young prospect who fought Conor all those years ago eventually developed into one of the greatest featherweights in UFC history, built a legendary reputation for durability, and proved time and time again that he's capable of surviving situations that would break most fighters. That's what makes the stylistic matchup so fascinating. McGregor's supporters believe his timing, accuracy, and ability to punish mistakes remain among the best weapons in combat sports. They look at the footage coming out of camp and see a fighter who appears sharp, explosive, and highly motivated. They believe if McGregor can establish his rhythm early and force Holloway into reacting, he'll create the openings necessary to land the type of shots that made him famous. On the other side of the debate are people who believe Holloway has become the exact type of fighter capable of causing McGregor serious problems. His pressure never stops, his cardio never fades, and his willingness to continue marching forward regardless of what's happening has become one of the defining characteristics of his entire career. That's why many analysts believe this fight will be decided by who can impose their preferred pace. If McGregor can keep the contest at the range he wants and force Holloway to respect his power, the fight may begin looking exactly how Conor supporters imagine it will.
McGregor and Holloway too is really happening. How does he sell this fight?
I think he's going to hype it up. That's the beauty. Conor has the ability to be a good guy or a bad guy, and people are going to love him too.
You hit the nail on the head. Conor has the ability to flip-flop. Comes out, I'd like one of your hot sauce, please. I'll donate to your charity. Donates to his charity, breaks his leg. Your wife sent me DMs. You see them flip-flop.
I made everybody who he's fought. Khabib may not agree with this, but it was the elevation of Khabib Nurmagomedov.
That fight did wonders for both guys. Khabib is not Khabib without Conor. Conor is not Conor without Khabib, without suffering that defeat.
That's been Conor's Achilles heel, is that Conor, he's so explosive and so fast that if you're sprinting in that first round, guaranteed you're not going to have that same kind of energy in the fifth round.
But on the opposite side of that, you got a guy like Nate Diaz who will keep that same pace from round 1 to 5.
What are you thinking in the locker room?
What you mean?
What are you thinking? What's in your head?
Walking out?
When you're getting ready?
I'm thinking all.
Before you walk out?
I'm just trying to stay calm. I'm trying to keep it playful. I'm trying to be like, this is a spar.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. And then, there's so many different things go through your head.
Yeah.
But just keep it simple. Just keep it to let it be. Whatever it is, it is.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Yeah.
It's going on in the exact same corner across the way.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, who's octagon? Is it yours or is it that one guy?
Yeah.
I just saw that one guy. It's not. It's your octagon. Let it be known from the bell. Verbalize from the go.
If Holloway can survive those dangerous early exchanges and gradually turn the fight into the type of relentless battle he's famous for, the momentum could begin shifting in a completely different direction. What's perhaps most intriguing is the fact that nobody truly knows what version of McGregor they're going to get. That's been one of the biggest themes surrounding this comeback. The footage looks impressive, the confidence sounds real, the motivation appears genuine. But training footage and fight night are two very different things. That's why opinions remain so divided throughout the MMA community. Some people believe McGregor is about to remind the world why he became one of the biggest stars the sport has ever seen. Others believe Holloway's evolution over the years has made him a nightmare matchup for almost anyone. What everyone seems to agree on, however, is that the stakes couldn't be much higher. For Holloway, this is an opportunity to defeat the biggest name of his generation and add another legendary moment to an already incredible career. For McGregor, it's an opportunity to prove that the version of himself many people wrote off still exists, and that one final run toward the top isn't just possible, it's already beginning.
I'm a big boy now. 170 pounds is my frame. And I like it. I thought I'd give a gift. This is what it should be. Instead of fighting and cutting him, you know, let's do it properly. There's also a tactical reason, Joe. You see, I have the advantage in experience at 170 pounds. If I look at Holloway's body of work in recent years, he's been in there a lot. However, he hasn't been at 170 pounds. So that is in my favor.
That's why every training clip, every interview, and every comment coming out of camp is receiving so much attention. Because the closer this fight gets, the more it feels like one of those rare moments where nobody really knows what's going to happen. And in a sport where so many outcomes feel predictable, that uncertainty might be the most exciting thing of all.